Good morning, everybody. I am out on the porch. It's going to be a beautiful day today. The sun is shining already and the sky is blue, but it's cold still. It will warm up, but right now it's cold. I can see my breath. But I wanted to get some morning sunshine. So I am out doing that, soaking that up. I actually was going to get up my normal time at 5:30 this morning and do my workout, which would still be going on because I do live workouts with Seed Orner Fitness. I've talked about her channel before, but I don't know, my alarm was turned off. I don't think I turned it off. I remember it being on yesterday morning and waking me up, and I didn't go in and turn it off. So I don't know what the deal is with that, but I overslept. So, and I did get a 97 sleep score on my Ultra Human Ring app. So maybe it was worth it to get that little extra sleep and get the bump in score. I've been getting, in the high 80s, low 90s normally. To get a 97 was pretty great. So anyways, counting it as a win, even though I did want to get my workout in this morning. There is another, she does on Wednesdays, which today is Wednesday. She does a noon or 9 a.m. my time step class. It's like just a 30-minute one today. So I will do that. So I will get a little bit of a workout in a little later. I also have our dance fitness class tonight that Renee and I have been doing together. That's been fun on Wednesdays when the other girls are at youth group and I don't want to drive all the way home, drive all the way back again. So we've been doing this little dance fitness class at the community center here, which is kind of fun. So I think we're going to be going to that if everything goes as planned. So I'll get plenty of cardio today. And then tomorrow I have my local workout group, and that's going to be more, well, it's everything. It's HIIT, it's cardio, it's weight training. So I'll get my weight training in. Anyways, I am just soaking in the sunshine, drinking my coffee. I do need to get inside and get a snack. I've been trying really hard to eat within 30 minutes of waking to set all the cortisol rhythms the way they're supposed to be and not overstress myself, especially before a workout. I try to eat something. Anyways, I don't really want to stand up and go get something right now. Food does not sound good. The only thing that sounds good is coffee. So I'm trying to build that habit of eating a little bit of something first thing in the morning. But I just grabbed my coffee and came out here without thinking about it. But I really should walk in and find something. Are you getting your morning sunlight? It's very important for your circadian rhythm. So many beautiful trees blooming right now, but these two here in our front yard, they take forever. The first year that we were here, I was like, are they dead? Did they die over the winter? Because they just take forever to bloom. But eventually it'll happen. But if you look across the street, there's so many beautiful trees. Our cherry tree in the back bloomed beautifully. There's all kinds of like dogwood trees and plum trees and apple trees. That white one over there is an apple tree. I think that one there is an apple tree also. And it's just a beautiful time of year. Here's what I'm having for my first morning snack. 6 ounces of cottage cheese and a half a banana.
Element is my electrolyte of choice that I drink every day to help keep my electrolytes up. And Element is the sponsor of the video today. I've been using Element for a couple of years now and I continue to love it. I love how it makes me feel, how it helps me feel hydrated. I find that if there's a healthy habit that I actually look forward to and enjoy, I am 100 times more likely to stick with that habit long term. There have been lots of healthy things that I've tried to add to my life and they only lasted a couple of weeks or a couple of months because I didn't solidify them with that enjoyment. But Element makes it super easy to remember and look forward to taking my electrolytes every day. So Element has a special deal for my viewers right now. If you want to try a sample pack that has 8 of their regular flavors in it, if you want to try this out, you can get it for free. Just just by using my link and placing an order through my link, drinkelement.com/indigo, drinklmnt.com/indigo. Click that link, place an order, then you will automatically get the 8-stick sample pack added to your order.
It is about 8:30 a.m. and I am doing my morning red light therapy routine. Like I said, today is Wednesday, and if you guys follow the channel, you know that Wednesday is live stream day with Lindsay. So that's coming up at 10. And so I'm getting my morning red light routine in here, and then I'm going to do that workout at 9 a.m. From Seed Orner Fitness. It's like a 30-minute step workout, which will be fun. And I love being able to do that on Wednesdays a little bit later morning, because then I sit for an hour or more than an hour sometimes when Lindsay and I get talking, and it feels really good to just move a little bit before I sit for that amount of time. So the red light therapy, plus I'm going to be doing my vibration plate here in front of the red light therapy, then some movement, then sit for a while. It's called balance.
Right and left, right, left, right, left, right.
Just finished my step workout. See, my average heart rate was only 119 BPM, so this is a zone 2-ish workout for me. Max heart rate got up to 145, that's all. So I try really hard not to overdo the higher intensity cardio, just because I am over 40 and I'm trying to be careful with my cortisol. But getting this step workout in where it's a little lower intensity and it's just so fun, I know it's good for me. So trying to get all to zone 2. I only have 13 minutes before I have to get on that live stream with Lindsay, so I don't have time to make a real breakfast. So I'm going to make protein coffee. I've been doing this recently and I like it pretty well. I don't like sweetness in my coffee, so I don't use the flavored ways, but I love the unflavored way from Marigold Foods. I just put a scoop of this in my coffee. I'm also using 6 ounces of milk that I frothed up, and sometimes I also add collagen just to get all of the different amino acids. But today, because I'm in a hurry, I'm just doing the whey, and I'm going to mix it into my coffee, and that's going to be my second half of breakfast. And then I'll probably have an early lunch because I will be hungry. I do try to get that bit of food in the morning after I just wake up before my workout, and then I try to get another bit of food, like the other half of my breakfast, after my workout, and not go too long without eating after working out. All right, there's my protein coffee. I'm also going to have the other half of my banana from this morning.
We're going to spiral down.
Yeah.
And it's going to be fine. We're going to be fine.
Yes, but we will be back next week, same time, same place, and with more giveaways to be determined. And thanks. You got it.
Finally.
You got it. Yay. All right. Bye, everybody.
It is almost 12:30 and I am about to run to pick up my Azure Standard order, which I'll chat with you about a little more in a minute, but I am hungry for lunch, so I'm getting that made. I'm going to sit down and eat it real fast before I head out. I am doing 2 of these chicken sausages. These are really good. Parmesan cracked black pepper from Costco. I chopped those up. I am stir frying up some frozen vegetables. It's also from Costco. I really like this. It's, just so convenient to have it in the freezer. I don't have to chop anything. Just throw it in the pan, get some good veggies. I am also making some jasmine rice, which will be done shortly. So I'm going to put this all together and then I'll show you when it's ready. There is my lunch. I have about 6 ounces of the white rice, 2 of the sausage links, and 200 grams of the veggies. Look at my pretty lilacs back here. I love lilac season. Okay, so I just finished my lunch. That was good, hit the spot. I'm going to head out to pick up our Azure Standard order. If you have not heard of Azure Standard, I talked about them recently in one of my videos. It is a bulk health food buying company program, I don't know, where you can get bulk prices on lots of different health foods. So they have a lot of health food product lines like that you would see in Whole Foods or other health food stores, but you're able to buy, well, you can buy all different amounts, but if you buy like larger bulk
amounts, you can get it for really good prices. So I did a video recently talking about my einkorn bread recipe, and einkorn flour is one thing that I get from Azure Standard because I can get it at much cheaper of a price than you can get it in the health food store. And so I buy it by the case. And so I did that video recently. And after that video, they reached out to me and asked if I wanted to join their affiliate program. So I was like, sure. I love it when it works out that I can become an affiliate for something that I already use and love and recommend. And so I was like, absolutely, sign me up. So I just got approved as an affiliate for Azure Standard. So you'll probably be hearing me talk about it more from here on out. But I figured I should, chat about the drop today that I'm going to pick up. So one thing that makes it different than any other, ordering place is that you get a community drop. So certain people volunteer to be a community drop point where everyone from the community that's ordering goes and picks it up at that specific time. So our community drop gets 2 drops a month usually. So like every 2 weeks. And so I order, I add stuff to my cart over a couple of weeks, and then I finalize my order, and then it gets dropped at the community drop point. And so I get a text from the coordinator that, it's their house where it gets dropped. And I get a text saying it's ready and you can come pick up. And then you just go pick it up and that's it. We are in Oregon, which is also where Azure Standard is located, about 2 hours away from us. And so we don't have to pay any shipping fees. If you are in a different place, sometimes there are shipping fees involved depending on location. But it works out really well for us because we don't have to have any shipping fees, as long as, it's not like Amazon where you get it next day or anything like that. But for the cheaper price, the no shipping fees, and planning your orders to be, every couple of weeks, it works out just fine. This order today is not anything terribly exciting. It is a big order because I order bulk grains and things for chicken feed. So I have a bunch of that coming. And then also I ordered 2 cases of the einkorn flour because we were getting very low and just decided to go ahead and stock up. So it is an expensive order, but not like a super exciting, fun order. Hopefully there'll be more exciting Azure hauls in the future that I'll be able to share with you guys. But I got the text just a little bit ago that the order is ready to pick up and I need to run and do that right now. Also, my husband is working like right down the road from the community drop point. And so he asked me to bring him a burger patty with cheese and smoked salt and a keto chow. So I'm going to go grab that out of the kitchen and then hit the road. I have 1 serving of this Coffee Crunch dark chocolate left. So I'm going to munch on this in the car on the drive. Just picked up the order. I will show it to you when we get home. And now I have to deliver the keto chow. I brought orange cream and burger patty with cheese and smoked salt for the husband. So here's our very exciting Azure Standard haul. I made it home. So we got a bag of oats for chicken feed. These are all components of the chicken feed we mixed together ourselves. I got 2 bags of animal barley, and then down underneath are 2 more bags of the crushed corn. I did whole kernel corn for a while, but I found the chickens just weren't eating it very well, and so the crushed corn works well. They have like an animal grade barley, and I forget if the corn is. I think it is. It's animal grade, so it's a little cheaper, per pound. And then I, of course, got my 2 boxes of the einkorn flour. I get the 2-pound bags. This is a box of 12, and that turns out to be cheaper per ounce usually than the 10-pound bags that they also carry. Even if you get multiple 10-pound bags at a time, it still is more expensive per ounce than the 12-pack of the 2-pound bags. So that is the way I go. I got 2 of those boxes. So I feel like I've been running all day, and this evening is no different. We are going to go drop the girls off at youth group, and then me and the 2 younger kids, we were going to do a dance exercise class like I mentioned earlier, me and Renee, but the kids decided that since the weather is nice, they'd like to go bike riding at a park instead. So I'm taking Levi and Renee, and we're going to get some exercise, get some bike riding done. And so I am throwing together a
Again, I think my dinner is going to be split. I'm going to go ahead and have a keto chow now and take it with me. And then probably when I get home, I'll need to have a little bit something else before I go to bed. But I just mixed up a double protein keto chow. I used chocolate peanut butter keto chow, which is the best flavor. And I added a scoop of chocolate prime protein that doubles up the protein. It also gives a variety of protein because this is beef protein, this is milk protein. So we're just getting all the protein here. And I mix this up with 20 grams of butter. On a beautiful day like today, I think the bike ride was a good choice. It's always fun to go to dance class, but it is indoors, and it's great. You know, it was great through the winter because we could exercise with some people and do that even when it was dark. But man, nothing beats this. The spring has definitely breathed new life into me. I am absolutely loving it. Being light later, beautiful weather, being able to be outside more. I hear something up there. What is it? Oh, I think there might be a nest up there. Are those birds up there? Oh, there's some birds up there. They were making something fall down, like they broke a branch or something, and it fell down. The water is so blue. So pretty. After our fun bike ride, I did need a little bit more food, but not a ton. So I just had a glass of milk and a handful of these organic dried mangoes that the kids were eating. I'm not counting my calories and macros every day these days, but when I do a video like this, I do like to touch base and check everything. And it is kind of eerie how closely I get to these goal macros that I put in a while back, just without trying. It's like, this is where my body's happy place is. So I got 141.2 grams of protein. That was 25.3% of my calories. I got 95.9 grams of fat. That was 38.6% of my calories. And I got 202.2 total carbs. That was 36.1% of my calories. And then I did get 23.8 grams of fiber. I do try to pay attention to my fiber and get a little bit more than I was getting when I was on a real strict ketogenic diet, but I was happy with 23.8. Sometimes it's really easy just to get into 10 or 12 grams of fiber for the whole day. I'm just trying to do a little bit more. So that is where my macros were. I got in 2,171 total calories for the day.